Hey everyone! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. We are so excited to come to you guys live with our MK Q&A. You know, I love a good rhyme. I love a good, rhyme and play on words and all of that. So if you're watching, please tell us because as you know, or maybe you don't know, but if you're watching and you watch the entire thing, we're going to have two words, one for me, one for Ashley within the live. And if you tell your consultant that the two words, you get either a $10 gift card or you get a pair of faux leather earrings, super cute, or you can get hydrogel eye patches. Okay, so remember to look out for the words. Hi, everyone. Hi. So tell us you're here. Tell us your name, where you're from, who your consultant is, all that good stuff. And we're going to get started. So first and foremost, if you have a question about Mary Kay, anything, it can be about the products, it can be about the business, it can be about the opportunity, it can be about like us in general. It can be anything. Please put it in the chat so that we can see that and answer your questions, okay? Because that's why you're here. And I'm going to start off because I have been talking with a few people, amazing people who are interested in the business. But a lot of them will tell me that time is the issue. You know, they're busy people. They're students. They're have 4 jobs. They have 5 jobs. They have no jobs, but they have a lot of kids, right? Like just so many things, right? And I think that especially as women, and not that I'm like generalizing, but a little bit, I find that we are pulled in 5 different directions. So I look at like my responsibilities versus my husband's. And I don't know, like he's the most amazing man in the world, but even with him, everything kind of falls on my shoulders that has to do with the kids, like doctor's appointments, scheduling stuff, dishwasher, like just a ton of stuff that just like kind of like falls into my realm, right? And I was thinking about that because I posted that cleaning schedule today because I was like, I need something, you guys. So it just needs to like be a little bit more organized because sometimes I feel like I'm a chicken with my head cut off. And Ashley can actually verify that because she sees me a lot of Fridays and she's like, well, Brooke, let's just bring it down a second. So anyway, I just feel like we all have a lot going on. There's it's not a comparison game, but everyone has stuff, right? And there's a saying that says like you're either going in or coming out of, you know, a big life event, right? And so we're all in it, and that's what they say, be kind, right? But this is what I know that I know that I know. April for me was a dumpster fire of a month. It was insane. Anything that bad could happen happened. And I ended up having to take a step back from my business. And now at my level, I actually counted up the hours that I normally work. I normally like intentionally work about 20 to 25 hours a week. Okay. So that's part-time, but that's full-time kind of in Mary Kay, depending on like what level you're at and stuff. And I had to like literally push it down to like 1 or 2 hours a week. Like it was so bad. And I still made a ton of money because it's a residual income, you guys, right? I also did the work when I was on the toilet, when I was watching Netflix, when I was in the car driving to Iowa. I was making calls and I was telling my kids, shh, right? In this like little teeny cab of a truck driving across country, right? So basically, if you have a smartphone, you can do this business because you can do it in the 5 minutes that you're, going in between classes. You can do this in, the 5 minutes you're going to the bathroom. You can do this in the 5 minutes before you go to bed, right? There's just so many little teeny tiny pieces of time that you can fit in. And then you also are going to get paid for doing work you've already done. So I get paid on work that I've done up to 9 years ago, which is amazing to me. So Ashley, what would you say about if someone says to you, like, what about the time? I don't have a lot of time. I'm worried about the time. What would you say?
Okay, you guys. So I'm just going to do a little backstory here about time and my time management. So when I started Mary Kay and Brooke Brooke's story is about the same. That's why we get along so well, because we come from like the same backgrounds. We have the same style too. Can't you see?
We did not plan this. We did not plan this. I was like, oh,
This
we're
is not a uniform. This is not a uniform that we wear. Unplanned. Okay. So, anyways, I was a full-time preschool teacher. I worked at Kimball Farm. If you guys don't know what that is, there's like 4 locations. I worked at like the second busiest location in Lancaster, Massachusetts. So I also was working babysitting, nanny, pet sitting, anything I could do to work as much as possible. So I was working like 70 to 90 hours per week. And then I added Mary Kay in. And you guys, let's talk about what little time I had and what I did with this business. So I've been in this business for 4 years. And I ended up quitting all of my jobs to do Mary Kay full time. So what's amazing about time is that everybody has the same amount of time every day. Everybody has the same 24 hours, and it's what you put into your 24 hours and then what you get out is what you get out of it. So I would schedule booking calls. I would book people. I would literally call anybody or text anybody or email anybody during nap time or during any little time I had during my 30-minute lunch break or my 30-minute dinner break, or right before bedtime, or when I had the little moments I had to watch TV with my husband. I'm not really even interested in TV. You can ask him. I'm on my phone most of the time. And that's the time that I had. That is the time that I had. And most of the time, that is the time that I have now because I'm still a busy body. And I just have to make sure that I schedule my time to do those booking calls like I did when I was working 90 hours a week. I scheduled that time. Just like when you say you're going to go to the gym. Yeah, with me, I have to schedule that time with myself or it's not happening. Like I have not gone in 2 weeks because I didn't schedule it with myself and I didn't write it down in my planner to schedule that. So again, it's like, like what day are you going to go grocery shopping? Guys, I prefer to not go on the weekends. And I've built a business where I can stay at home so I can go grocery shopping during the week while everybody's at school or at work because I just do not want to go when it's so busy.
Yeah. And I think, and that's the thing, you guys. I also think that, just talking with someone and kind of diving in, I think time is an easy thing to cover what really is behind what you're worried about. And I'm just going to go real deep, you guys. But I think that most people don't start a Mary Kay business because they're scared. They're scared of failure. They're scared of rejection. They're scared of not doing well, right? They're scared of what other people are going to think, right? So really, it's not time or money, right? Because, I always laugh, but I'll never forget this one group of clients that I had, and they came in with their like huge, $8. I don't even know how much it is now, probably like $12 Starbucks. And they told me, they're like, yeah, we don't have any money for Mary Kay. And I'm like, is that really the truth? I don't know about that, right? So I think what stops people is fear, right? I think if you really kind of dig deep into yourself and you have any interest in doing Mary Kay, I think what's stopping you is fear. It's fear of failure, it's fear of rejection, and it's fear of what other people are going to think. And I will be very honest with you guys. One of the questions I asked Diane, who's my mentor, is I asked her, I said, well, like, my stepmom is like really against it. In fact, I won't even tell you how awful she was about Mary Kay, but it was so rude. She said it was like, what I'm just going to tell you. She said it was white trash for losers. That's what she said when I told her about Mary Kay. And And I still did it, you guys, which is shocking to me because I'm such a people pleaser. But what Diane said to me that kind of got me over that is she said, "Does she pay your bills?" I said, "No." She's like, "So she doesn't pay your mortgage?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Does she pay your electricity?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Does she pay any of your bills? Does she pay for groceries?" I was like, "No." She's like, "So then why are you letting someone who's not paying your bills give you any advice on how you're going to make money?" I was like, boom, mic drop. And I was like, sign on the dotted line. But really, what was stopping me, or what was almost stopped me, was the fact that I was worried about what other people would think. I was worried I was going to fail, that I wasn't going to be good. And I like being good at things, right? And I was afraid of rejection. I mean, heck, there are days I'm still afraid of rejection, right? But basically, what I learned along this journey is my self-worth, what I'm worth, who I am. I've gone to my faith, and I've helped so many others along the way that I am so glad I decided to get over my fear and just say yes. So in my day, it was $100 to get started, which obviously is not a ton, right? I spent way more money than that on like shoes I never wore, right? But or wore once and never saw them again. They get sucked into my closet. But I am so glad, because the people I have met, the people I have been able to enhance or change or help along their journey, because we're all on a journey, you guys. We are all on a journey. And that journey is to the ultimate destination of like really becoming who you are, stepping into your power and becoming like the best version of yourself. And you guys, I am almost 42. I'll be 42 in like 2.5 weeks. And I finally feel like this is it. Like, and I know I'm not done, right? Like there's so much more growth, but I finally feel that like I am worthy, I am ready, I am confident, and I am legitimately congruent with who I'm supposed to be. My outward and my inward person is the same. Okay. And I feel so free, and I feel so at peace. And I'm telling you guys, that is what you get when you say yes and you break the shackles of fear and shame and people pleasing and fitting yourself into a box. I was always told, "You're too much, Brooke. You're too much." And now I say, I still get told that. And I'm like, too much for who? Because I'm not too much for me. And this is how I'm made. So, I might be too much for some people, but I'm not too much. I'm not too much for the right people. So I would tell you to really think about what's really stopping you. Is it time? Is it money? Is it that someone is saying you shouldn't do it? Is it someone saying, "Oh my gosh, I tried Mary Kay and it made my face fall off," right? Which I've never actually heard someone say. But like, who is making decisions for you in your life? And it should be you. And it should be because you're like, I'm excited, but nervous. If you weren't nervous and you weren't scared, you would be human, because it's a big thing. But here's the thing, you guys, it's $30. I literally spent more than that at Chick-fil-A in a drive-through the other day just for me. Okay. So, and that did not change my life, but this did. So I really feel like it's just fear. It's just fear holding you back. Because I'm telling you, if people knew what I knew about Mary Kay and how it has changed my life, I could not keep people from banging down my door, thousands and thousands and thousands, because we're all looking for something. And I'm telling you, this is where I found it, and this is where you can find it too. So, all right, Ashley, what do you have for me? Anything?
Well, you said it all. That was amazing. Yeah, so guys, I saw someone say something about confidence. Yes, you guys, this is why I signed up, because I saw Brooke and I was like, I want her confidence. But honestly, I wanted more confidence in myself. I wanted to be like the other Mary Kay ladies, not to be just like them, to be a version of me, but just be more confident in myself. And who doesn't want that? Because honestly, when you feel like when you question yourself and you have lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, and you listen to all the ugly, negative voices in your head, it does not feel good at all. But when you are confident in yourself and you're walking with a strut and a stride and you feel good about yourself, that helps other people make them feel good about themselves. And then you're creating a safe place for people, a safe space for people to come to you because they like your vibe and your aura, because you're being so authentically yourself and you're allowing other people to be authentically them too. And what amazingness. Like what kind of world could you create when everyone just embraces all of it all the time? And like that is like the inkling little bit that you get of like what opens up the huge world of Mary Kay is you get like that small thing that turns into a huge thing, you guys. It's amazing. Yes, and I've grown so much. I used to be very shy, timid, quiet, and now, yeah, like Brooke said, I live my life to the fullest. I live it out loud because I'm the one who's living my life, not anybody else. So, yeah, it's only you guys, it's only $30 to change your life, not only your life, but somebody else's life, your family's life, just by saying yes. It's opening the door. And if it doesn't work out for you, then that's fine too. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Nothing happens if nothing happens.
Yeah. What's your word, Ashley?
My word is shimmer.
Shimmer. That's so funny because my word is sparkle. That's so hilarious. We're so in sync. Okay, guys, and I'm going to tell you one last thing. So here's the deal. Just from watching this and giving your consultant the 2 words, shimmer and sparkle, you can get a $10 gift card. So if you get a $10 gift card, your starter kit is only $20. Also, if you decide to join by the end of this month, so May 31st, you get $30 in free product from me and Ashley. I mean, like 30, like either from me or from Ashley, not like both of us. Okay.
Yeah.
But so you're going to actually get an extra $10 worth of stuff because you're paying 20, you get 30. And then you, on top of that, you get a website and a way to process credit cards. And you get us as your mentors. Woo woo. Yeah. Okay. So just think about it, you guys. And don't think about it too long, but think about it and say, like, what's really stopping me? Like, what's legit really stopping me? So if I'm your consultant, PM me. If Ashley's your consultant, PM her. If someone else is your consultant, PM them, and they will PM me or Ashley and tell us what you want. Okay. Again, the choices are a $10 gift card, faux leather earrings that are so super cute, or hydrogel eye patches. Okay. So have a wonderful night. That's it for me. Ashley, do you have anything to add?
Nope. I think that's it.
Awesome. You guys have a wonderful night. We love you. Bye.